What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. So the Division beta is upon us. We've had a day to play it on the Xbox One. It released this morning on the PlayStation 4, and I gotta tell you, I've been playing this thing relentlessly. I'm having a ball with the Division. Now, as far as the Destiny community goes, the number one question I've been getting asked, and we saw this on the podcast last night, the Planet Destiny podcast last night. I've seen it in comments, I've seen it in Twitch chats, I've seen it on Twitter, I've seen it everywhere. This question is the Division a Destiny killer? And I think the answer to that is pretty complicated. Now, we've only seen the Division in beta form, in alpha and beta form so far. We haven't gotten our hands on the full game. So it's hard to say, what the Division is going to be like once it comes out as a complete experience. But as far as the beta is concerned, I think the answer is pretty complicated. It really is going to depend on what you come to Destiny for as to whether or not the Division is going to satisfy those needs and is going to replace Destiny in your life. For instance, if you come to Destiny for PvP, no, the Division is definitely not going to complete that for you. It's not going to replace Destiny for you. It's not a first-person shooter. It doesn't have a Crucible PvP type of game mode. It has a Dark Zone, which is somewhat PvP, but it's definitely not a matchmaking Crucible experience. It's not the PvP experience that first-person shooter players are used to. So if you come to Destiny for PvP, then the Division is not going to replace it for you. Now, if you come to Destiny for PvE, the answer is probably more of a maybe. It definitely doesn't have that fast action, kinetic feel of a Bungie first-person shooter. It's not a first-person shooter. It's third-person role-playing, and it is a much slower-paced game. The shooting feels very good. It feels very fun, but it's definitely a slower, more methodical pace of play. That is fun, but it's not the same as Destiny. So if what really brings you to Destiny is the action, that first-person shooter feel, then no, the Division is not going to replace Destiny for you. If you like the teamwork involved in raids and strikes inside of Destiny, then yeah, the Division may replace Destiny, at least temporarily for you, especially in the latest content gap of Destiny, where, it's getting to the point in Destiny where there's not a whole lot of new stuff to do. We've explored the raids, we've run the missions and the strikes over and over again, and the Division is offering something new that you can do with your friends, with the same friends that you play Destiny with, and it's really fun. Playing missions with a group of friends is super cool. You really feel like badasses. Communication is really top notch. It really makes the game a lot faster and a lot more fun. And once you get into the Darkness Zone, man, it is a stressful place to be. And communication is key. You're working as a team. You're deciding whether to take on other players as a team. And yeah, man, it feels a lot like the raid experience in Destiny because, you're working in a PvE environment together with a team of friends. And if that's what really draws you to our Destiny, then yeah, I could see the Division really taking that place. It is a completely different game. It really is. Again, there's no Crucible type experience in the Division. Not as of yet. Not that we've seen. It may come with the full version of the game. Maybe we'll have, PvP matchmaking with matches. We don't know yet. But the Dark Zone definitely isn't that. It's more akin to something like DayZ or H1Z1, something like that, where you're roaming around, maybe you got friends, maybe you're solo, and you're constantly being wary of other players because you don't know what they're going to do. Other players are, by their very nature, very unpredictable. Maybe they're going to attack you, maybe they'll decide to work with you as a team. If you've got loot, you're a very attractive target to other players, and the way you have to get loot out of the Dark Zone by extracting it makes you very susceptible to being attacked. If you got a band of 4 people and you see a couple of people trying to extract some gear, then they are very attractive targets because you know they have stuff. They're going to give you massive experience, and it's a lot of fun, frankly. It's a lot of fun to take on other players in the Darkness Zone. So right now, I mean, I think the answer to the main question is definitely a maybe. You know, it really depends on what you like in Destiny as to whether or not the Division is going to be able to satisfy that fix for you. I think there's room in my life for both games, and I really like both games. I'm really excited about the Division beta. I was really scared about this game because I was looking forward to it so much. I didn't want to be disappointed by it. But what I've played so far, I've had a blast with, and I don't think that there's going to be any dearth of content. I think there's going to be a wealth of content with the full game and with DLCs. It's just a really rich world. Getting more missions, doing missions on hard mode with friends is really fun. And again, that Darkness Zone is super cool once you get into that. You know, Darkness Zone is funny because I first got in there by myself. I didn't really know what to expect. And I was just roaming around, and it feels so stressful being in there all by yourself. You know, if you see other agents, you're constantly on the lookout. Are they gonna turn on me? You know, what weapon is he pulling out? Is he doing jumping jacks to say he's friendly, or is he just like staring at me with lustful eyes? It's so stressful. It's so much fun. I love it so much. And rolling through there with a team, man, is like you just feel a lot more powerful, and you feel like you can take on any fight. But once you decide to go rogue, once you decide to start playing it as a PvP type of situation and taking out other enemies, then you are a target, big time. And people see you as a target, and you know, it's a lot of fun. So far, I gotta say, I'm having a blast with the Division beta. I don't think, for me personally, it's going to replace Destiny, because Destiny has that Bungie first-person shooter feel that I love so much. It's got raids, it's got PvP. There's a lot of stuff inside Destiny that Division just hasn't shown me yet. So what it will do is give me that co-op experience that I love so much from Destiny. It's another avenue to attain that, and especially when we're having a content drought in Destiny like we are right now, it's very enticing to be able to jump into the Division and play with those same friends, that same raid group that I formed for Destiny that we've been playing with so much. You know, that group is really just jumping right into the Division beta and having a blast, and exploring new content and exploring a new world is very exciting with that group of friends. So, you know, the answer to that question may be up to you personally. I don't think it's going to replace the Destiny experience for me, but it may for you, depending on what you come to Destiny for. There's certain things that it definitely does not replace, but there's certain things that it does, and it does it very well and very competently. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the Division and Destiny. Do you think it is a Destiny killer? Do you think there's room for both games in your life? Or do you think it's an either-or proposition to fully enjoy both games, to get the most out of both games? Do you feel like you need to kind of set one aside? Let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about this. There will be more Division content coming in this channel. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm playing a lot of the beta. I'm having a great time with it. But I'm not going to stop playing Destiny. I'm going to continue to play Destiny and make videos about Destiny, because that's something that I really enjoy. I'm going to stay with the Planet Destiny team, stay with the Planet Destiny podcast, and maybe at some point we'll all open up to the Division as well. You know, maybe it'll be kind of a dual role there. There's plenty of room in my life for it. I really am enjoying both games. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time.